Okay, let's say I'm going to create a piping system, okay, an elbow piping system. So I'm going to pick my front plane as my sketch plane, and let's see, I'm going to have a circle here, circle like this, right? And let's say I'm going to indicate the dimensions or the diameter of this particular of circle with, let's say, 300 mm. It doesn't matter again with the measurement. You can have any of the measurement that you preferred. And as I'm going to have a line like this, right? And then I'm going to trim this, and also I'm going to trim both of these here, right? This one. So this is my path. This is my path. Okay, and then I'm going to exit from this sketch environment, and then I'm going to create my profile by applying the right plane as my sketch plane, and then normal 2. Then I'm going to face the other side. So I'm going to pick one more time, normal 2. Okay, it's facing the other side like this. So I'm going to have a circle over here because it's a pipe, right? So I'm going to start it over here, and let's see, the diameter that I'm going to apply for this circle is, let's say, 40 mm, right? And then a little bit, I'm going to make sure that this center line, press shift because I'm going to add relation with this endpoint, must be coincident. Should be coincident. Okay, should be coincident like that. Right. So once after confirm, just click, just exit from this sketch environment. And now I'm going to proceed with my swap boss. Which one is our profile? This is our profile. And which one is our path? This is our path. There you are. Right. And then I'm going to apply with a shell, and probably the thickness is 5 mm. Show preview. And I'm going to remove, for this one, I'm going to remove this surface and also this surface. Right? And then I'm going to pick this surface as my sketch plane, normal 2, and then I just simply going to have a square shape by using center rectangle, because I'm going to start it somewhere around here at the center. Okay, if you just bring your cursor to here, there you are. They will automatically provided to us the center point of this circle, right, like that. Just click, and then I'm going to have some sort like that. I think should be okay like that. Select, all right. And then I'm going to indicate the dimensions. Let's say this one, I'm going to make it 70 mm. Same to go with this side, which is 70 mm. Okay, there you are. Right. And again, it seems like it's not at the center. So I'm going to make sure that it should be at the center. So I'm going to pick this point, which is representing the center point for the square. And then I'm going to pick the parameter of this circle. And then I'm going to make it concentric. There you are. Okay, concentric. Concentric itu bermaksud dia akan berada pada tengah-tengah lah. Kedudukan tengah-tengah concentric. Alright, now it's time for me to just simply use the normal extrude. Okay, normal extrude, because we're going to have some sort like plate like this, whereby marble is around 5 mm only, the thickness of this plate. right? And then I'm going to pick this surface as my sketch plane, and I'm going to make it wireframe so that I can see this one. Okay, see this one. Why? Because I'm going to convert entities, and I'm going to pick this one. Okay, this one, I'm going to copy this one. Okay, so that's why I'm going to pick the inner circle, and then click OK. There you are. Right. So next, what I need to do is that I'm going to extrude cut up to surface. Which surface? This surface. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, so that's how it looks like. And then it's time for me to apply with my fillet. Let's say 10 mm. There you are. And then I'm going to apply, I'm going to pick this surface as my sketch plane because I would like to create a hole for a screw. Okay. So I'm going to indicate one here, whereby might probably I just would like to indicate with 8 mm the diameter of this circle, and I'm going to indicate the distance from this center point to here, which is 10. Same to go from here to here is 10. Right? And then I'm going to mirror this. So I'm going to create a mirror line. I'm going to mirror object or entities that I'm going to mirror is this one. I'm going to mirror it about here. Again, I'm going to create another one more, which this is midpoint. Okay, midpoint. Another mirror line over here. I'm going to switch it to construction geometry. And then mirror entities. So the entities of the object that I'm going to mirror is both of this circle, mirror about here. And then I'm going to proceed with my extruded cut up to surface. Which surface? This surface. Okay, this surface. And click OK. So there you are. So you can apply it over here also, the same thing with this over here like this. So I'm going to pick here as my sketch plane. Normal 2. I'm going to make it fast a bit, right? Because it's the same with this one. So I'm going to have like that. Okay, I'm going to make fast 70. Same to go with this side, which is 70. And then I'm going to concentrate between this point with this inner circle, and then I'm going to apply with the Extruded Boss with 5 mm thickness, right? It should be protruded out like that. And then I'm going to apply with the fillet with 10 mm at all these 4 edges. There you are. And then the last one, which is I'm going to pick this surface as my sketch plane. Oh, not yet. Sorry. Again. Okay, this okay. Sketch plane. Right, and then I'm going to make it wireframe. Why? Because I'm going to convert entities. I'm going to convert entities to shape. I'm going to copy the shape, and then I'm going to shade it with edges again. And then I'm going to extruded cut up to surface. Which surface? This surface. Alright. And then I'm going to pick again this surface as my sketch plane in order for me to create the 4 hole for 8 diameter hole, if you still remember, right? And the distance from here to here is 10 mm. Same to go from here, from the center point to this edge, which is 10 mm. And then I'm going to apply with my center mirror. I'm going to convert it to construction, and then I'm going to mirror this object or this entity, mirror about it here. And then I'm going to create another one. I'm going to construct another one more. Okay, this is midpoint. Okay, one more mirror line. I'm going to convert it to construction line, and then again I'm going to mirror entities. So the object or the entities that I'm going to mirror is both of these circles, and I'm going to mirror it about this line. There you are. And now we can proceed with our extruded cut up to surface. Which surface it is? We're going to pick this surface, is up to this surface, and then click OK. There you are. Right, so it's already done with our elbow type of piping. Okay, right. So this is how you can apply the. Actually kita nak buat ini saja, okay, because our current activities is about the swept boss. Okay, the rest is actually the common application or common commands that we have gone through before this. All right. This time I would like to show to you how are we going to apply the swept cut. Okay, swept cut is actually the same, right? What you have done so far for the extruded cut, this one as well as the revolve cut. It's actually the same. Okay, it's actually the vice versa of the boss. Okay, boss. Opposite of extruded boss is extruded cut. Opposite of revolved boss is revolve cut. Same to go with swept boss is swept cut. Okay, sama je konsep dia. Cuma satu kita nak extrudekan dia, satu lagi kita nak cutkan dia. Okay, now I'm going to pick my top plane again. It doesn't matter. You can choose any plane that you prefer. So I'm going to create let's say a center rectangle. I'm going to have like this, and then I'm going to have let's say 100 over here. The length for this one, same to go. Let's say this one a little bit longer. Let's say I'm going to make it 160. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you can key in with any value for the measurement or for the length of each side. This one. And then I'm going to proceed with my normal extruded boss. Okay, let's say I'm going to make it 40. Not necessarily 40. You can have 60, 50. It's up to you. And let's see, for this particular case, if you still remember, once we talk about swap, it doesn't matter whether it's a boss, okay, it's a boss or beast or swap card. Okay, you still need to have those two parameters which I mentioned earlier, which are the path or profile, and also the path. So let's say for this case, I'm going to pick this surface as my sketch plane, normal 2. And let's say I'm just simply draw from outside here. And I'm going to create something like this. It doesn't matter the path as what I mentioned to you previously. If you still remember, it can be any shape. It can be any shape. But this is just I just simply draw this as a free form. Okay. So this is our path. I'm going to create a groove here by applying the swept cut. All right, a groove. It's a groove swept cut. So this is my path. So you remember, once after we already created our path, we need to exit from the sketch environment. All right, and then I can just simply again go to plane in order to create my sketch plane, if you still remember, whereby kalau you nak rapatkan sikit lagi pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Nak ke sana pun boleh, ke sini. But this is actually the example that I would like to show to all of you. Alright. So my first reference that I need to pick is this point, the end point of here. Whereas my second reference is the beginning of here around here. Just click. Okay, this one. Okay, just click this one over here. There you are. So it will perpendicular or almost perpendicular to each other. All right. So then click OK, and I'm going to pick this plane as my sketch plane, and then you can create any type of groove you want. Or okay, let's say okay, I'm going to again pick normal 2 in order to see to the other side. Okay, it's up to you. You can again, if you still remember, you can draw it over here, you can do it over here, or over here also can. However, for this particular case, I would like to draw my profile at this origin. Okay, so I'm going to normal 2, and it doesn't matter whether you would like to have a V groove. You can draw a V groove, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can just simply draw a V groove or circle also, no problem. So this one without any dimension. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is much more better if you can have the dimension, but I just simply draw like this. Okay, okay, it doesn't matter any shape you need to have. If you would like to have a rectangle, sorry, polygon, circle, or whatever. If circle, it means that they will have a half circle lah, once they cut like this. Okay, so let's say this is, I'm going to have a, let's say like this kind of shape, which is V or triangular shape like this, right? And then just exit from the sketch. Okay, and then I'm going to hide my plane here. All right, okay, and then I can proceed now with my swept cut. Okay, swept cut, which one is my profile. Make sure that you pick sketch profile. Which one is my profile? This is my profile. And which one is my path? This is my path. Okay, all right, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so this one higher. Unless I'm going to make it somewhere around there. It should be inside. Okay, it should be inside. All right, let's say for example, I'm going to pick this surface as my sketch plane. Oops, sorry, ini untuk profile. Sorry ladies and gentlemen. Kenapa dia tulis tadi zero profile? Because kalau I buat twisted tu kan dia kita buat ke atas tadi ni kan. Bila kita buat ke atas ni, so dia akan pusing ke atas, yang mana ada bahagian yang terkeluar. Macam terkeluar macam ni contohnya. So bila terkeluar tu dia akan create zero thickness. So dia tak boleh. So in that case kita hanya dia boleh buat kat bahagian dalam untuk extruded cut lah. So okay, untuk extruded cut. So alright. So now let's say like this, and I'm going to create one plane. Seems like I'm going to double check my height for this one. And let's say I'm going to make it mid plane, and let's say 120 lah, senang sikit, 120, it doesn't matter. So that I can, why I do mid plane, because it's easier for me to pick my top plane as my sketch plane. And I'm going to create my line here. You remember tadi yang kita nak buat untuk twisted untuk swept bows tadi kan? So I'm going to create one. It doesn't matter, you can have Tapi normally kalau screw tu dia straight lah, pasal kita nak masukkan screw kat dalam ni kan. Screw shaft or whatever, not screw, normal screw shaft, let's say for example, like this one. And then this is my path, and I need to exit from my sketch. Okay, still on. Alright, now I'm going to pick this surface as my sketch plane, since it's perpendicular to this line, the path that I've already created. So I'm going to pick straight away this plane as my sketch plane. And then let's see, I'm going to have some sort like, okay, I'm going to have a like this. Same to go with this one. And again, I can indicate the dimension. You can indicate any dimension if you want to. Let's say I'm going to maintain with just now, which I've showed to you during the sweat boss activities, which is 15 by 6. Okay, 16 by 6. You can indicate with any. You can try out this one later as well. You can have this one like this. And then once after we already created our profile, we should, don't forget, okay, student normally they forget, lepas tu dia terus pergi features, lepas tu dia terus pergi, kalau sweat boss okay lah dia on, tapi kalau sweat cut memang dia akan off. So kita kena exit, we have to exit from this sketch environment first. Baru dia akan appear bila kita exit. Okay, then we can proceed with our sweat cut. And again, same as what we did for the sweat boss, we have to make sure that this sketch profile is this one, whereby the path is this one. This is our path. And as I mentioned to you just now, that we would like to try it out with the option twist. Okay, just maintain this follow path and expand this with specified twist value. And I'm going to proceed with revolutions with 10 saja. Saya takut nanti dia hang. So mine, kalau you punya laptop powerful, so it should be no problem. Okay, you can apply it with 100. Tengoklah, you can do the analysis. Kalau 100, it looks how does it look like, especially those which are related to the pitch. Okay, pitch which is between from one twist to another twist, or from one revolution to another revolution. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, so there you are. So this one is pretty hard for us to have a look. However, what we need to do is that, what you can do is that you can go to here, which is section view. Okay, you go to section view here, and then we can have like, you can just simply try out this one. Okay, there you are. This is a top plane or right plane, like that. And if I click OK, so it will show like that. So, okay, this is how it looks like. So in this case, it won't create any zero thickness lah. Kalau macam tadi memang zero thickness lah untuk swept cut. Okay, untuk swept cut. Okay, so how are you going to exit from this cross section view? Nampak kat sini kan, dia tengah on kan. So kita off kan dia. Off by go to here and click it again. You can also refer by go to here, which is wireframe. There you are. Alright. So that is how you can apply with the swept cut. Okay, you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, as I did mention to you previously, that semua yang untuk boss, revolve, swap, extrude ni semua apa, even nanti kita akan belajar lofted later on, nanti, okay. So dia punya cut, apa-apa yang cut, lofted cut, it is actually opposite. It is actually vice versa from the boss. Okay. Okay. Now I would like to show to you how we're going to apply one more example before I let you to play around with this particular command. I would like to show to you one more example about the swept cut. Okay, let's say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pick my front plane as my sketch plane, and then I'm going to apply with a circle here, and let's say the diameter of the circle, I'm going to indicate it as ETMM, let's say for example. Okay, you can indicate with any, but For this case, I make it 80 mm. And then I'm going to revolve this, but before I can proceed with my revolve boss, I'm going to cut it into half, trim, right? And then I'm going to revolve this with revolve boss command. Go to features and revolve boss, and I'm going to make it 360 degree, which is uh, full revolutions, and which is my axis of revolution. This is my axis of revolution. All right, there you are. Okay. All right, now I'm going to introduce you to this time. Uh, we are still actually going to apply with swept cut, but on the same time, I'm going to introduce to you a few more commands. Okay, in the 3D solid modeling. All right. So let's see. I'm going to pick my front plane as my sketch plane, and I'm going not sketch plane. I'm going to just pick my front plane as my guide plane in order to create my new sketch plane. And most probably, I'm going to have this one. Just make sure that your new sketch plane or new plane that you're going to develop, or the new plane that you're going to create, should be uh, extended more than the diameter of this. I can say of this sphere, right? So let's say I'm going to have 50 mm like that. There you are. So as long as it's uh, extended uh, from this sphere diameter, and then just click OK. There you are. Right, and then I'm going to pick my plane 1 as my sketch plane, normal 2. Ini I masih lagi nak tunjukkan penggunaan swept cut, tetapi untuk ke arah swept cut ni, we need to apply with all this kind of activities. Okay, so still under sketch. Let's see. I'm going to create a circle here, whereby katakan around here enough, but I still need to indicate the dimensions. Let's say the diameter of this circle is, let's say, 50 mm. Okay, 50 mm. There you are. And then I'm going to apply with a corner rectangle. I'm going to proceed, just touch here. Touch saja. Why? Because I would like to have nampak tu yang warna biru tu. Besarkan sikit I'm going to just touch saja in order to dapatkan dotted guideline tu kan. So go to here, and then I just simply buat macam ni je. Just simply draw like this. Ini tak kisah. Okay, just simply like that. And then I'm going to add relation between this line, press shift button, then with this circle parameter. Because why? Because I want to consider, oh sorry, not consider. It's not consider. Again, I'm going to create this one to this one. It should be tangent. Okay, tangent pun dia ni. I bawa balik bawa balik. I'm going to create this one, delete this one. I'm going to have this one over here. From here, let's see, around here. So I'm going to make it this one down a bit like that. Right, and then I'm going to pick here to here. Should be tangent. Okay, should be tangent. Bukannya coincident tadi, should be tangent. Pas kita nak tangent dengan dia like that. Kita nak add relation dengan tangent. Yeah, tangent. And then ini tak apa ini tak kisah. You nak masukkan dimension boleh, tak nak masuk dimension boleh. And then biar dia ni panjang sikit. Jangan terlalu panjang dan jangan terlalu rapat. Instead ini jangan terlalu rapat sangat ke sini. Dan jangan terlalu panjang sangat. It's just nice. Just agak-agak only. Enough, right? Okay, like this. And then I'm going to trim my line. This one. Okay, my line. And then okay. And now it's time for me, okay, to go for Okay, let's say I'm going to exit from this apabila kita dapat ni, kita exit from this sketch, and then we go to features, and under curves here, you need to expand this and go to project curve. Okay, project curve, and then sketch. For this particular case, project curve dialog box will appear, and make sure that you pick sketch on faces. And for this one, sketch on project, this is the sketch that we're going to project on which surface to this surface. Okay, all right, and then click OK. There you are. And I'm going to hide this plane. All right, so this is our actually I'm going to create a tennis ball. Okay, a tennis ball. And if you still remember, kalau tennis ball kat sini di line dia ni kan dia macam groove, right? It's some sort of like groove. So this is our path. Okay, this is our path. All right. So now I'm going to create my profile. Bermaksud dia punya, kalau siapa yang pernah pegang bola tenis, for those who have seen the tennis ball before, you can see that here is actually a small half circle groove, kan? Alright, so in this case, I'm going to pick my right plane as my sketch plane. Okay, right plane as my sketch plane, and then I'm going to normal to, and I'm going to zoom it, and I'm going to create a circle here. Okay, a circle here at this point. Might put it around like this big, and then I'm going, since this is perpendicular, yang tadi I pilih right plane tadi ni kan, dia perpendicular to here, so we no need to worry about this anymore. Okay, so we just gunakan right plane sahaja. Okay, and then I'm going to create, I'm going to have 3mm. Try have a look, macam size dia okay tak kalau 3mm? I think should be okay. Alright, and now we need to exit from the sketch. Alright, so now we already have two sketches, one which is belong to the profile, and another one is belongs to the path. And it's time for us to go to features, and we're going to apply with swept cut. Right, swept cut. Just click this swept cut, and then make sure that we stick with sketch profile, and which profile that profile that we're going to proceed with the swept cut. This profile, this is our profile, and which one is our path? This is actually our path. All right, and just click OK. There you are. Okay, kalau dia punya ni ada kan, warna biru ni ada, sama juga yang macam kita buat spring tadi kan, it means that it's something to do with this sketch. Okay, so right click, oops, sorry, not that one, should be, click this one, it's under curve here, so click this curve and then hide. There you are. Okay, curve here, right click and hide tadi. Alright, so now we can apply. This is actually kita punya tennis ball lah. Okay, ini yang tadi yang kita nak createkan dengan menggunakan swept cut. Alright, and kita boleh lah this swept cut, kita boleh go to here, swept cut here, right click, because I nak change the color. Okay, go to appearance here, don't go to body, don't go to the part, but swept cut, pasal kita nak ubah color pada bahagian swept cut saja. Due to that, we need to just pick the cut sweep one, pick this one, and then we change to normally white color kan kat sini kan, white color kan. Lambat pula dia keluar. I punya laptop ni performance dia agak slow sikit . Okay, white color, this is white color, and then for both of these surface, this one and this one, so I go click here first, right click, go to appearance here, expand it, go to face, pasal kita pilih face saja, so kita nak ubah face saja. Okay, so don't pick revolve, don't pick body, don't pick part 10, but just pick face. Why? Because we would like just to change the color of this face only, the face only, not overall, not the body, not the part. Okay, so kita go here and go to face here, and then we change to warna light green lah. Sekejap slow sikit, slow sikit. Okay, might bring this color. Okay, should be okay. Same to go, we can apply it for this surface. Right, pick that surface, right click, go to appearances, go to face, and then we going to apply with the same light green color as this surface. All right, so once it's appear, just click this one. There you are. All right, if we go to real shaded, so it looks like that. Okay, okay guys, so that's how you can apply. Normally for sweep cut memang kita nak buat groove lah, macam ni groove. This is actually groove. Groove bermaksud dia macam longkang lah, longkang kan. Okay, any groove normally kita akan sama juga macam revolve cut kan. Before this I've already showed to you revolve cut. Okay, so you can have like that. Okay, it should be the same. Okay, so in this time I want to share with all of you ladies and gentlemen about how are we going to apply with the 3D sketch. Previously, normally for the past 3 weeks, I already showed to you how are we going to apply with the sketch command. And normally sketch command is involved with 2D plane, okay, 2D plane, okay, 2D sketch plane. However, for 3D sketch plane, it involved with all types of planes, all right, which is XY plane, ZY plane, as well as YZ plane, which which I'm going to show to you after this, okay. So straight away, you no need to pick this one because all these we still do not have any sketch, right? So normally we would go and pick sama ada front plane, top plane, or right plane. But this time, no need. You just straight away go to here, which is under sketch, expand this one, just straight away click to 3D sketch over here. All right. Okay, now, so for this case, let's say I'm going to create my line first. Create line. Right, and as you can see over here, you boleh nampak tak dekat pensel, bahagian bawah pensel tu XY. It means that currently, sekarang ni, now we are actually going to sketch any sketch or sketches on the XY planes. Okay, on the XY plane. So let's say I'm going to pick it here. I'm going to start at this origin. Click this one. And let's say I'm going to go to here. And tengok how I'm going to change the plane. So you just press tab button. Tab button Tab button, tengok bila I tukar tab button, there you are. Kalau you tengok pada bawah pencil, icon pencil tu dia dah tukar pada YZ. So it means that now for the time being sekarang ni, terkeluar pula. Go to here. Sekarang ni I berada pada YZ. Even though kalau you refer pada kita punya axis, if you refer to our axis here, X, Y, and Z axis, nampak? Okay, YZ. Sekarang ni bawah icon pencil to YZ. So it means that I can just simply draw on the, nampak? Kalau you perhati pun dotted line tu kan, rectangle dotted line tu kan, yang warna macam seakan-akan brown tersebut tu kan. Okay, yellowish brown. Okay, yellowish brown. So dia berada pada YZ plane. So you can just simply draw like that, YZ plane. Okay, pada YZ plane. And even if we press tab sekali lagi, nampak sekarang ni dah okay, tab sekali lagi, ZX plane. ZX plane. So ZX plane is like this. Dia seolah-olah macam top plane. Okay, tengok there you are. Even if I exit from here, kalau kita rotate, nampak? They do have not 2D anymore, but sekarang ni dalam bentuk 3D. Okay, sketch kita ni dalam 3D. Alright. So let's say for example, I'm going to pick my line. I'm going to start it at the origin here, and I'm going to start with ZX plane. Okay, there you are. Now I'm going to proceed it with XY plane. So I'm going to press my tab, XY plane. Let's say I'm going to have somewhere around here like this. And then I'm going to press tab one more time in order to have YZ plane. Klik lagi. Okay. Klik lagi. Okay, YZ plane. So I'm going to have somewhere around here like that. There you are. Okay, as you can see. And let's say I'm going to apply with dimensions. Let's say here katakan I buat 150. Slow ah. Sekejap eh. I dah off ni kan. I dah off my ni tu kan. My apa? Monitor tadi, my apa? Screen 70. Let's say I'm going to make this one 70. Right, and let's say the distance from here to here, let's say I'm going to make it 200. It doesn't matter with the measurement or the dimensions. Okay, you can indicate with any. So let's say here I'm going to make it 10, not 10, kecil sangat. So I'm going to make it 40. So to go with this one and this one. Okay, guys. Okay, now, so this is my path. This is my path. I'm going to exit. Now I'm going to proceed with my right plane, which is perpendicular to this starting line. So I'm going to go to right plane, sketch, and normal to. Right, so I'm going to create a circle here. Same, this is actually the combination of 3D sketch as well as the swept boss. Okay, so I just wanted to show to you about this. And then I'm going to indicate the dimension with, let's say I'm going to make it around 16. This should be fine. 16, just nice. The diameter of the circles, and don't forget, one after we already confirmed with the profile, we just need to exit from the sketch environment. There you are. So we do have two sketches now, which are profile as well as the path. Sketch profile. So which is our profile? This is our profile. Which one is our path? This is our path. There you are. So you're going to have like that. Okay. Okay. So let's say I'm going to change the color. Probably I'm going to change to slow skip. To red color. There you are. Right. Okay, still okay. Now I'm going to mirror this. I'm going to mirror. So mirror. So which is my mirror face or my mirror plane? This is my mirror face or my mirror plane. And features to mirror. Features to mirror is the command sweep. This one just now, and then click OK. There you are. All right. Unless I'm going again, I'm going to repeat my mirror, and this time my mirror face, you can, or my mirror plane or face, you can pick this surface or this surface, because why? Because it's a line, so it doesn't matter, you can pick either one. So let's say for this case, or probably also you can pick right plane, should be no problem. Okay, right plane should be right plane, because why? Because right plane is exactly sitting on the surface, both surface. Okay, so now I'm not going to pick features to mirror, but since I'm going to mirror all of this to the other side, so I have now it already becomes as a body. So I need to switch to body instead of features just now. I need to switch to bodies, and I'm going to pick all of this. Okay. Kalau yang satu je tadi still under features. But once after we already mirrored for the first time just now, it already converted to bodies. Okay, the whole thing is bodies. So that's why once when I would like to mirror to the other side, I need to choose bodies rather than features. Okay, so mirror feature this one, and then click OK. There you are. Okay. So this is, lepas tu boleh lah you kata you nak let's say for example kata you nak buat apa lagi. Okay, katakan you nak tambah lagi sini, let's say for example, this is only example, okay, ladies and gentlemen. You can have any shape or uh, any features that you would like to have. I'm going to have 16 just now because uh, the original shaft diameter is 16. Original solid shaft 16, and then I'm going to extruded boss up to surface. Which surface? This surface. All right. There you are. And then even I can apply with the linear pattern. Okay, so the direction should be right because I'm going to linear pattern it either here or here, and then features and faces, okay, which is this one, and I'm going to adjust the distance between each of this bar. I can say round bar or round shaft bar, and I'm going to increase the numbers as well. There you are. Okay, and I'm going to apply another one more. Again, I'm going to pick the direction with the right plane, but this time I'm not this here because the arrow facing here. I need to switch it to the other side. So because why? Now I'm going to linear pattern it at this side. Okay, so again I'm going features, and first I'm going to pick this one. Okay, and there you are. There you are. Okay, so that's how you can apply for. Okay, for this case, it is actually a combination of 3D sketch, swept boss, as well as linear pattern. Okay, guys. So hopefully that you can try out this one. Okay. Um, boleh play around lah with the 3D sketch. Okay, with the 3D sketch this one. Okay, remember 3D sketch ini not like the common sketch. Common sketch, it means that we only involved with a single plane, which is x y, any plane. It doesn't matter whether it's x y plane or whatever. Okay, however for 3D sketch, dear, you at one time you can play around with three different planes, which is XY, YZ, as well as XZ. Okay. However, again, I will stress here for the sketch, normal sketch, at one time you only can apply, you can only implement for only one single plane. Kalau XY, XY saja. Kalau XZ, XZ saja. Lepas tu you have to exit from that particular of sketch environment. Okay, kalau you nak buat dekat YZ plane, kalau you pakai ni sketch ni 2D sketch, okay, YZ plane you only can play around with YZ plane only. Okay, however for 3D sketch at one time, okay, you can play around with all those three planes which I already explained to you just now, which is XY, XZ, as well as YZ. All right. Okay, guys. So hopefully that you understand that one.